Now, there is a balance that is existing between two people, two opposite sex. And I'll use two examples, families and relationships, right, to make more sense for you to understand. First of all, there's no better person that can inspire you more than the opposite sex. I don't know if you know this, especially if you actually match with the right person. If you look back from a place of default, it's something that has been existing. Many men you see grinding so hard today, you might think that their inspiration might be just parents trying to make their parents proud, but if you look deep, they are trying to make their own mother proud. There's this very mysterious push in an average man's life from the mother's side to always make sure that you make it. You'll be hearing it in your ears, if you are from the right family. Now, I said from the beginning that you must match right. So matching right also starts from family. This is something nobody taught anybody. It is very instinctive. A man naturally wants to make his mother proud. That's motivation by default. Now let's leave family and enter the society right now. A young man lives the comfort of his parents, starts meeting people, starts forming friendships, relationships, and without knowing it, life starts changing based on who he keeps around. It's normal. This is not a bad thing actually. This is literally what forms an adult, because you can't possibly depend on your parents' guidance forever. But here is the point actually. Your future begins to sit inside the influence of the people that comes close to you, especially the opposite sex. That's the reason why you have to pay attention when you are choosing the opposite sex. Because as a man, if the woman you are connected to doesn't inspire you to be more than average, not even with pressure, not just with mindset, her standards, her energy, then slowly you will start shrinking. Trust me, no woman can build a man's life without shouting. Just like your mother, pay attention how your mother pushed you to grow without even trying to. The voice is buried inside of you. The teaching is buried inside of you even without her going anywhere with you. That's the reason why I keep saying that most women are managers by default, especially if you see those who have actually unlocked theirs. They can manage great men. Now let's flip it a bit. If you see a girl who is quickly prioritizing her body as value, most times, if you trace back the history, there was a man, someone who sold her that very image, the very idea that her body is the biggest thing she could ever offer. And when a girl starts seeing that very approval, start getting that very approval from the same gender who are expected to provide and protect them, by default, a man is expected to provide and protect women. But instead, start doing the very opposite, breaking her and rewarding the wrong thing. She can start almost believing that that's all she's good for. If you ask me anytime, what a woman should look for in a man shouldn't go too far. Protection and provision. This involves that Jesus Christ, that Mr. Right, that Mr. Perfect, every woman wants to get married to, but they don't even understand. Provision and protection involves a whole lot, because those two things are the most balanced love language a man can ever speak to you. Most women only get one. But the reason why many relationships don't get to this very level, like I said earlier, most people are actually together, but they are misaligned in core values, emotionally and sexually deceiving themselves and calling it love. That's why it never lasts. That's why it always feels frustrating, no peace,